Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I'm Bonko Izumi, great-grandson of Patrick Lafcadio Hearn. First of all, I would like to express my deep appreciation to be able to be in Tramore again, such a beautiful place after 3 years. I visited here together with my wife Shoko in September 2012. Mrs. Agnes showed us to some historical sites and places related to Lafcadio Hearn, including the house where he stayed. The last place she showed us that time was here, and Agnes told us about her plan and dream to build Lafcadio Hearn Garden on this venue. It was at the approach of evening, and we are so moved with the plan. I'm filled with surprise and pleasure that it comes true only 3 years after the day. Congratulations. Hearn spent the happiest moment here in Tramore, swimming in the ocean and listening to fairy tales and ghost stories from the nanny, Catherine Costello. 2 folk tales Catherine used to tell Hearn in his childhood. 3 wishes and animal languages have been passed down even to my generation in my family. Later, when he was 51 years old, he wrote a letter to William Butler Yeats and confessed his affection toward Irish traditional culture. Recalling his childhood, he wrote, "I had a cornet nurse who told me fairy tales and ghost stories. So I ought to love Irish things, and I do." I believe that is why Tramore is one of the most important places for Hearn to understand Celtic spirit, which lies beneath Irish history. As a descendant of Hearn, it is the greatest honor and pleasure that a garden with rich variations is now completed, which replicates Hearn's experience of different cultures during his one-way trip halfway around the globe. When he came to Japan, he lived in a house with a Japanese garden in Matsue and wrote an essay titled "In a Japanese Garden." In the essay, he wrote, "Japanese animism is in the base of Japanese view of nature," and he himself felt an empathy with the view. He wrote, and I quote, "that trees, at least Japanese trees, have souls, cannot seem an unnatural fancy to one who has seen the blossoming of the umenoki, Japanese apricot, and sakuranoki, cherry tree. This is a popular belief in Izumo and elsewhere." I have seen some fairy trees and wish trees in the middle and the west of Ireland. I suppose Ireland, as well as Japan, share a similar belief in the spirit in the universe, a belief which means both countries have a sense of awe before nature in common. I hope this garden will be the place to convey to the world the view towards nature shared commonly in both countries and the importance of coexistence of human beings with nature, both of which Hearn had emphasized throughout his life. I also hope the garden will be popular among many people as a spot which contribute to revitalization of Tramore as cultural resources of the city. A delegation from Japan will visit the garden on October 10th, and a relief titled "Relief Portrait of Yakumo Koizumi" by Minoru Kurasawa will be donated by Matsue City. Also in October, a special exhibition will be held in Dublin Little Museum. Moreover, as well as this exhibition, we are planning to hold live performance of reciting Koizumi Yakumo works by an actor Shiro Sano and a guitarist Kyoji Yamamoto in Dublin, Waterford, and Galway. I would be pleased if you could have the chance to enjoy the event. In conclusion, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to Agnes, who proposed this novel project, those who have supported the project, and the government officials in both Ireland and Japan who have given warm backup. Thank you very much.